What really happened inside Busan Stadium that left thousands of ARMY speechless? Could Day 2 Soundcheck become one of the most unforgettable moments in SUGA's career? Stay until the end and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to share your thoughts with fellow fans, because your opinion could be featured in our next discussion. Day 2 Soundcheck Busan. SUGA BTS leaves the stadium roaring as ARMY stand frozen in pure amazement. What if a single performance could completely change the atmosphere of an entire stadium? What if one artist could step onto the stage without saying much and still make thousands of people lose their breath in anticipation? And what if the second day of a soundcheck became even more unforgettable than the main concert itself? Those questions echoed throughout Busan as excitement reached unimaginable levels in this fictional entertainment story inspired by the passion and dedication of fans around the world. Before the lights illuminated the massive venue, whispers had already spread through every corner of the stadium. Fans exchanged theories, cameras were ready, and countless hearts beat faster with every passing minute. Nobody knew exactly what would happen next, yet everyone shared the same feeling that something extraordinary was about to unfold. The silence before the performance became almost magical. Every screen glowed softly while thousands of fans fixed their eyes on the empty stage. The atmosphere itself seemed to pause as if the entire stadium was waiting for history to write another unforgettable page. Then, without warning, a silhouette appeared. The crowd erupted instantly. The thunderous cheers rolled through the stadium like an unstoppable wave. Every section answered with louder screams than the last, creating an emotional symphony that echoed far beyond the venue. In that fictional moment, SUGA stepped confidently onto the stage, carrying the calm charisma that has inspired millions of fans across the globe. No dramatic speech was necessary. No elaborate introduction was required. His presence alone transformed anticipation into overwhelming excitement. ARMY members looked at one another in disbelief as the soundcheck evolved into something much greater than anyone had imagined. Cameras shook from excitement, friends hugged each other, and countless smiles reflected pure happiness under the brilliant stadium lights. As the music filled the air, the energy became impossible to contain. Every movement seemed effortless yet meaningful, every expression communicated confidence, and every second added another unforgettable memory to the hearts of those fortunate enough to witness the fictional scene. Some fans imagined that this performance represented not only preparation for a concert, but also a celebration of resilience, growth, and artistic passion. Others believed it symbolized a reunion between music and emotion that transcended language itself. The fictional soundcheck continued with surprising transitions that kept everyone guessing. Each change in rhythm created new waves of excitement throughout the audience. Every beat seemed capable of making the stadium floor vibrate beneath thousands of feet moving together in perfect harmony. Observers could only imagine how much dedication existed behind every rehearsal. Behind every polished movement lay countless hours of practice, discipline, and commitment to delivering the best possible experience for fans. That dedication resonated with the audience. Instead of merely watching a rehearsal, people felt as though they were witnessing a special chapter that would remain alive in memories for years to come. As the fictional performance progressed, emotions shifted from excitement to admiration. Fans who had arrived expecting a routine soundcheck instead found themselves captivated by an atmosphere that blurred the line between preparation and a full-scale show. Expressions of joy spread across the stadium. Some laughed, some cried, some stood completely speechless. The collective emotion became the real performance. Music has always possessed the power to unite strangers, and in this imagined Busan evening, thousands of individuals became one family connected through rhythm, memories, and hope. Every spotlight sweeping across the venue reflected countless banners raised high in support. Every cheer represented years of loyalty and admiration. Every applause carried gratitude that words could never fully express. The fictional narrative suggests that perhaps the greatest moments in music are not always the grand finales, but the unexpected moments in between, when artists and audiences connect naturally without pressure or expectation. As the final notes echoed through the stadium, silence briefly returned. But it was not empty silence, it was the silence of amazement. The silence of people trying to process an experience too powerful to describe immediately, moments later. Another explosion of applause erupted as if everyone suddenly realized they had witnessed something extraordinary. Outside the venue, conversations continued long into the night. Friends replayed every detail from memory, debating their favorite moments while smiling from ear to ear. Social media timelines in this fictional scenario became flooded with emotional reactions, imagined photographs, heartfelt captions, and endless excitement shared across fan communities. Many wondered whether the next performance could possibly surpass what they had just experienced. Others believed the magic existed precisely because nobody expected it. Perhaps unforgettable memories are created not through perfection but through authenticity, passion, and genuine connection. The imagined Day 2 soundcheck in Busan became a symbol of those qualities. It reminded fans that music can create spaces where differences disappear and emotions become universal. As midnight approached, the stadium slowly emptied, yet the fictional echoes of cheering voices seemed to remain suspended in the air. Long after the lights dimmed, countless hearts continued carrying the energy of the evening home with them. Whether remembered as a rehearsal or celebrated as an unforgettable emotional experience, this fictional story reflects the powerful bond between artists and fans, demonstrating how shared passion can transform an ordinary day into an extraordinary memory. And perhaps the biggest surprise was never the performance itself. Perhaps the real surprise was discovering that thousands of strangers could feel exactly the same emotion at exactly the same moment simply because music gave them a reason to believe, celebrate, and dream together. So what do you think? Could an unforgettable soundcheck become even more emotional than the concert itself? Share your thoughts in the comments, join the conversation with fellow fans, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss the next exciting entertainment story inspired by the incredible world of music and fandom.